Hello, this is Christy with Punk Geezer Bath and Experimental Soapology. Today I'll be using rebatched soap. This is rebatched melt and pour to test Burgundy Micas. I have 3 of them, again using rebatched. We have Mad Mica. I have little labels on each cup. This is Mad Mica's Angry Rose. Fizz Fairy has one called Red Wine Shimmer. And the original one that inspired me from long ago, Brambleberries. Brambleberry's Merlot Mica. That was the first one I got, but then I wanted to try the others. How much am I using? This batch is 5 grams in 100, so 5%. That means 2.5 grams in 50, which for this I used 1% of color and 1.5% of fragrance oil. So all of these samples are 1%. What I'm going to do is a lather test, and then I'm going to place each one on its own towel, which is bright white. Okay. Mad Mica's Angry Rose. So what was really interesting is all of these have the same ingredients, which are mica and iron oxide. Exact same ingredients, each one. So, here we go. I lost track, so I'm gonna go at least 20 seconds. So the lather is orangey a little bit. It's a little bit warm colored. It lathers nicely, it bubbles, and it is creamy. But all I care about now is the red wine colored mica here called Angry Rose. So that's about 20 seconds, I guess. I rinsed it white. I'm going to place it on the white, and I'm going to rinse my hands and put my hands on there too. All right. So too much. Moving on. So that was Angry Rose at 1%. This is, again, Brambleberry Merlot at 1%. Same ingredients, mica and iron oxide. Do this. Ah! 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so that was 20 seconds. Brambleberry, the original. So I'm gonna rinse it off, gets its own towel. Then I'm gonna put that on the towel, rinse my hands, and put my hand rinse on the towel. All right. And then I put the little label on the towel so I don't forget. Very valuable information. And the last one I recently got from Fizz Fairy, Red Wine Shimmer. So we're going to do the same thing. Sorry for the boredom. I'm going to try to... oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. I think that 1% was way too much. Way too much for this project. But I wanted a standard numbers to compare them. This Fizz Fairy, which is the prettiest in the bag, is all kinds of orange right now. The iron oxide is bleeding. This is the second, just Place it on its own white towel, rinse hands, and then rinse on the towel. This is a test to see how much I can load in. And here comes the end of the Burgundy color test in Melt and Pour. Mad Mica's Angry Rose, 1%. That's pretty red. Fizz Fairy, red wine. It's a little bit less, but still got residue. And finally, Brambleberries. And so it seems like the less. I used too much. 1% is not a good number. Oh, here's a quick Brambleberry, Angry Rose, and this guy from Fizz Fairy. They all have the same ingredients and they all are overloaded and would stain. So I'm going to end this experiment knowing it was too much. Color should be much less than 1%. Thank you.